students, this is Savita Pawar. Welcome to my channel Get the Math. In this video we are going to see the solutions of exercise 2.4 of lesson 2 polynomials. So here we are going to study about factor theorem. That is, if px is a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1 and a is any real number, then x minus a is a factor of the polynomial. That is pa. If you substitute a in place of this px, then it will be equal to 0. That is, remainder is 0. And vice versa, that if remainder is 0, then x minus a is a factor of px. So here we can see in normal mathematics that we have seen, if 20 is divided by 5, you get the answer as 4, and the remainder here is 0. So 5 and 4 are called the factors of 20. So whenever on division the remainder is 0, then those numbers are called as the factors of the dividend. Okay. So for example, in polynomial we will see here, examine whether x plus 2 is a factor of this polynomial and this is also another polynomial. So let this polynomial be px and let this polynomial be another polynomial, that is sx. Okay. So you have to see x plus 2 is a factor of these two or not. So x plus 2 means what? You have to equate x plus 2 equal to 0 like this, that we have seen in the earlier video. X plus 2 equal to 0. So x becomes 2 goes this side, so it will be minus 2. So x equal to minus 2 here. This is minus 2. Okay. Now substitute value of x in this equation as well as this equation. You should get the answer on solving as 0. See here you are getting it as 0, this one. On substituting x equal to minus 2 in px and also substituting x equal to minus 2 in sx, you are getting the answer as 0. So these two, x plus 2 is a factor of px also and sx also. So this way you have to solve question number 1 of exercise 2.4. So here x plus 1 is given, this is the divisor and this is the dividend. You have to show that this divisor is a factor of this dividend. Okay, so this is px. So to get the value of x here, equate this equal to 0. So x plus 1 equal to 0, so x equal to minus 1. Now substitute x equal to minus 1 in this equation, that is of px. And see here getting it is px equal to 0, therefore x plus 1 is a factor of this px. Similarly, we will solve this one here now. This is another equation, but the divisor is the same for all these sub questions. X plus 1 is only the divisor given here. So for each and every question you have to use this factor only. You have to show this is a factor. So x plus 1 equal to 0, so x equal to minus 1, substitute x equal to minus 1 in this px here. So this will become now, whenever the power is in even number, then the minus sign will become positive, so it will become plus 1, and if it is odd here, then it will be negative only. So this is even, this will become plus, and this is plus minus minus, and this is plus. So cancel the opposite terms. So plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 will get cancelled, and here you are getting 1 as the answer. The remainder is not 0 here, it is 1, and therefore x plus 1 is not a factor of the given px. This one also, this is another px, x raised to 4 plus 3x cube plus 3x square plus x plus 1. So x equal to minus 1, substitute in this px here, you will get as 1 minus 3, minus 1 cube is minus 1 into 3 is minus 3, minus 1 square is 1 plus 3 is 3, and plus minus minus 1 and plus 1. So cancel the opposite terms here, plus 1 minus 1 plus 3 minus 3, you will get it as 1 here, and the remainder is not equal to 0, this is not equal to 0 here, and therefore x plus 1 is not a factor of this given px. So this is also not equal to 0, that you have to write. Fourth question here is x cube minus x square minus 2 plus root x to the bracket root x plus root square. root 2, sorry. So x equal to minus 1, substitute here. Here also you are getting the answer as 2 root 2 plus 1 minus, this will be minus 2 plus 2, 0, and root 2 plus root 2 is 2 root 2. Okay. So root 2 is not equal to 0, therefore x plus 1 is not a factor of this px. Question 2 is similar to question 1 here. Use the factor theorem to determine whether gx is a factor of px in each of the following cases. So px is given and this is gx. It has named the divisor as gx here. So x plus 1 here, and therefore x will be minus 1. Substitute x equal to minus 1 in this px here. You are getting it as 0, and therefore x plus 1 is a factor of this px. Now here in this case, question number 2, the gx are different for each and every case. So x plus 2 is the gx here. So x will be equal to minus 2. Then solve now. Minus 2 cube is minus 8. This is minus 2 square is 4. 4 3 is 12. Then minus 6 and plus 1. Okay. So this becomes 8 and 6 is minus 14 plus 12 plus 1 is 13. And here you are getting it as minus 1. Okay, so here it is minus 1, so this is not a factor of, you are getting the answer as minus 1, you should get it as 0, so x plus 2 is not a factor of this px. In this case here, x minus 3 is the gx. So x will be equal to 3, substitute 3 in this px here, you will get it as here 3 cube is 27 minus 3 3 is 9, 9 4 is 36 plus 3 and plus 6. So this is 36 minus 36, that is equal to 0, and therefore x minus 3 is a factor of this px. So that was your question number 2. Now for question number 3, this is an example here. Find the value of k if this is already given and it is a factor of this equation px, but in px one of the term is unknown, that is given it as k. You have to find that value of this unknown term k. So when x minus 1 is already a factor, therefore you have to say that this px is equal to 0. You have to consider px equal to this one, px equal to 0. Okay, and this also x minus 1 equal to 0, and therefore x will be equal to 1. Now take this px here and substitute the value of x in this case and equate it with 0 like this, equal to 0 here. Okay, so you will get the answer of k. So let us see the question. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of px in each of the following cases. So for each of the following cases, x minus 1 is a factor. So x equal to 1 here, px should be equal to 0 because it is a factor, and therefore that means remainder is 0 here. So px equal to 0, substitute px value, and equal to 0, substitute x value here, and you will get k equal to minus 2. Let's see in this case, x equal to 1, you will substitute 2 1 square plus k 1 plus root 2 equal to 0. So this is 2 plus k plus root 2 equal to 0. So value of k will be equal to, this 2 will go this side, so it will be minus 2 plus root 2 in bracket. So it is not equal to, okay, so the value of k is this. Here px is kx square minus root 2x plus 1, x equal to 1, and you are getting the value of k as root 2 minus 1. In this case, kx square minus 3x plus k equal to 0. So it will be 1 square is 1 into k is k minus 3 plus k equal to 0. So this becomes 2k equal to 0 plus 3 is 3. So k equal to 3 by 2 is the value. Okay. That is the value of k. Next method of factorization is by splitting terms, splitting the middle term. Now if the given polynomial, that is px, is of 3 terms like this, ax square plus bx plus c, you can solve it by splitting the middle term, that is bx. Okay, so what you have to do, multiply the first term having this is called as the quadratic equation, since its power is, the power of this polynomial is 2, so it is a quadratic equation. So the coefficient of the variable having power as 2, you have to take that, and the constant, multiply it, 6 into 5 becomes 30. Now you should take such table that you get 17 on adding or subtracting. So if you can't find it with the table, find it with LCM here. See, this is 30, okay, 3 tens are 30, 2 fives are 10, and 5 ones are 5. Now how we will get 17 here? By arranging these terms, you can find how to get is 17 here. So 5 threes is 15, and 15 plus 2 is 17. Okay, so here we will take the table as 15 twos are 15 plus 15 and plus 2, that is equal to plus 17. So this is 6x square, split the middle term. For 17 it will be 2 plus 15, x and 5. Now take out common from these two and these two that we have seen for 4 terms how you have to do. So take out common and solve it. So these are your factors for this polynomial. Okay. And another one pattern is, that is using the factor theorem here. That was using the splitting the middle term, and this is using the factor theorem. Now to use the factor theorem, you have to see only the constant term in the polynomial. So constant term is 6 here. You have to write the factors of 6, that is 1, 2 and 3 are the factors of 6. Okay. Now substitute each and every factor. You have to do trial and error here. You have to substitute each and every factors in this equation px, and you have to get the remainder as 0. Then only that number will be the factor of this px. So after substituting 1, let us see we are getting 0 or not. So it is 1 square minus 5, 1 plus 6. So this is 1 minus 5 plus 6, that is 7 minus 5, it is 2. So 1 is not a factor of this equation. So we will substitute with 2 then. After substituting 2, you are getting 0. So y equal to 2 here. So y equal to 2 means you will bring this side, so it will become y minus 2. So y minus 2 is a factor of py. Similarly, substitute 3 in this equation, you should get 0 here, and therefore by doing this you will say that y minus 3 is a factor of this px. Okay. So the two factors are y minus 2 and y minus 3. These two are the factors of y square minus 5y plus 6. So this is the second method. But here in question number 4, we are going to use the splitting method, splitting of middle term method. So factorize now. These are the quadratic equations. 12x square minus 7x plus 1. So 12 ones is 12. Okay. So now you have to split the 12 so as to get minus 7 by adding or subtracting. So 4 3s is 12 and minus 4 minus 3 becomes minus 7. So write the first term as it is, then split this minus 7 by minus 4x and minus 3x, and last term constant term as it is. Now take out common from first two and second two and you get this answer here. So these are the factors of the given px. Second is here 2x square plus 7x plus 3. So 7, this is 2 3s is 6 here. So 6 ones are 6, it becomes plus 1 plus 6 and plus 1 is plus 7. So this is plus 6x and plus 1x plus 3. So take out common from the first and second and third and fourth, and these two are the factors of this 2x square plus 7x plus 3. Now let us see this third question. This is 6x square plus 5x minus 6. So 6 6 becomes 36. So 6 6 are 36. Now you want 5 in between. So 9 4s is 36, and it will be plus 9 and minus 4 gives you plus 5. You have to see the sign also. So whatever is the sign, So whatever is the sign, so let us start with this third question. 6x square plus 5x minus 6. So this is 6 6 is 36, and we want 5 in between, plus 5 in between. You have to see the sign also. So it becomes 9 4 is 36, and plus 9 minus 4 will give plus 5. So whatever the sign is there, you have to always put it to the bigger number. So 6x square plus 9x minus 4x and minus 6. So take out common from this one now. This will be 3x, 2x plus 3 minus 2, 2x, minus sign you have taken common, so it will be plus here. So it is 2x plus 3 and 3x minus 2. Okay, so these are the factors of this px. Next question here is 3x square minus x minus 4. So 4 3 is 12. 4 3 is 12, and you want minus 1 in between. So you can take 4 3 only and put the minus sign for the bigger number. So substitute the values of the middle term. Now take out common if it is there. This is x is common. So this is 3x minus 4, and plus no common is there, means it is 1, and therefore 3x minus 4. So it will be 3x minus 4 and x plus 1 are the factors of this px. Now for next question, there are 4 terms to be factorized. Now in case of 4 terms, what you have to do, you have to see the constant term and write the factors of those constant term, whatever factors we know of those factors for in plus and minus. So this is minus 120 in this case. So factors of minus 120 are plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, and so on. Whatever table, in which table 120 we will get, those all numbers you should write it here of plus and minus both. And then you have to check it whether by substituting these values you are getting 0 for this equation or not. Now in this case, they have written here that by trial you have to do p equal to 1, means x equal to plus 1 they have substituted. So by substituting x equal to 1 in this equation, you are getting at 0 here. Therefore x minus 1 is a factor of px. Okay, now x minus 1 is a factor of px. So 1 is the factor, and then you have to divide it, and then you will get it this term also after dividing x minus 1 to x cube minus 23x square plus 142x minus 120. You have to divide this factor with this, and you will get the quotient as here x square minus 22x plus 120 on solving this. So this is the quotient again, and further this is 3-term quadratic equation. So again you can solve it, again you can split it further. So you have to split it by the above splitting method, and then you will get all the factors. So these are all the 3 factors of this px. So this is quite a lengthy sum. Let us start. Question number 5 here, factorize. So these are the 4 terms here. Take the constant number as 2. Write the factors of 2. It will be plus 1 minus 1 and plus 2 minus 2. Now with the trial we will see we are getting 0 by which number. So let us start with question by substituting x equal to 1 in this equation. So we are getting x p1 equal to 0. That means x equal to 1, that is x equal to x minus 1 is a factor of this px. 1 will go this side, it will be x minus 1. Now do the division here. So this division method you have done it earlier. So x minus 1 and divide this px by x minus 1. So you get x square minus x minus 2. This is the quadratic equation. This is the second factor. Now split this second factor again by splitting method. So you get these 2 factors. So for this px, these 3 are the factors. So let us see question number 2 here. X cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. So constant term is 5 here. So factors of phi are plus 1, minus 1 and plus minus 5. Okay, so I will show with x equal to 1 first. So by substituting x equal to 1 in this equation, you are not getting 0 but you are getting minus 16. So x equal to 1, that is x minus 1, is not a factor of this px. Then substitute x equal to minus 1. By substituting x equal to minus 1, you are getting 0 here. So x equal to minus 1, that means x plus 1 is a factor of this px. You got one factor now. Now divide this px by the known factor x plus 1. So we will divide. You need first term here. So multiply this by x square. So you will get here, or after multiplying this, you will get here x cube and plus x square. Change the sign. This will become, this is plus, so minus, minus, and cancel the like terms, opposite terms, and this becomes minus 4x square minus 9x. Now you need minus 4x square here. So multiply this x plus 1 with minus 4x. So you will get here minus 4x square. Minus 4x into x is minus 4x. Minus 4x into 1 is minus 4x. Change the sign. This is plus and plus. Again, the like terms but opposite terms will get cancelled here. And you will get this as minus 9 and plus 4 will become minus 5x. And take the other term down, that is minus 5. Now multiply this term with minus 5 so as to get this answer. So this is minus 5x and minus 5, and change the sign here. Okay. So you have to change the sign of the lower terms. So this is 0 and this is also 0. So it is 0 here. Okay, so the terms that you got are, the second term that you got is, first one is x plus 1 and second one is x square minus 4x minus 5. Now you can split this one, x plus 1, and this will be x square, this is 4x, 1 5 is 5, and you need 4 answer here. So this is minus 5x plus x minus 5. So this is x plus 1. Take common x minus 5 plus 1 and x minus 5. So x plus 1, x minus 5 common in these two, and x plus 1. Okay, so the factors are of the given polynomial are x plus 1 2 times, means x plus 1 the whole square, and x minus 5 is the another factor. So these are the three factors of this polynomial. Similarly, for this case it is 20. So factors of 20 are plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 4 and plus minus 5. So we will try with minus 1 here. X equal to minus 1, you get it as 0. So since x equal to minus 1, so minus 1 will go this side. So it will be x plus 1 is a factor of this px. Then do the division. So you get here x square plus 12x plus 20 as the another factor. Now it is a quadratic equation. Therefore solve it by splitting method and you get these two factors, x plus 10 and x plus 2. So these are the three factors of this polynomial. Let us do the last term. That is 2y cube plus y square minus 2y minus 1. So constant term here is minus 1. Factors of minus 1 are plus and minus 1. So let us put y equal to 1 and try if you are getting 0. So yes, we are getting 0 for this polynomial when we put y equal to 1 here. And then if y is equal to 1, therefore y minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. Now do the division of the polynomial with y minus 1. You get a quadratic equation, another factor, 2y square plus 3y plus 1. Now solve this quadratic equation by splitting method. So this is 2 1s is 2. So it will be, this is 2y square plus 2y plus y plus 1. So it is 2 1s is 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3. So y minus 1 and take out common from this. This is 2y, y plus 1 and y plus 1. So this is y minus 1 and y plus 1, 2y plus 1. Okay, so these are the factors of this polynomial, that is y minus 1, y plus 1 and 2y plus 1. Okay, so this was the last question. This was all about your exercise 2.4. If you have any query, drop it in the comment box. Do like, share and subscribe my channel, Get the Math.